The Forgotten Age campaign expansion contains an 8-scenario campaign suitable for any investigators and introduces a few new mechanics. The Forgotten Age was the third campaign cycle released for the Arkham horror card game on the 10th of May 2018, but in February and March 2023 it is being repackaged into a more convenient release format. The summary is:
explore the depths of the jungle in search of an ancient Aztec city, where long-buried secrets could change the world as we know it.
And for a spoiler-free channel, that is as much as we are going to tell you about the story. So, thematically, the Forgotten Age investigators like Leo and Ursula make sense if you want a classic Guardian-Seeker combo. If you do want to know more about how cycles are now delivered, check out our in-depth unboxing of the Dunwich Legacy campaign box for maximum detail. But in summary, you get a large sturdy box with the same dimensions as the revised core set. It has a plastic insert tray for storage and an oversized campaign guide which is now spiral bound for your wraparound convenience. This campaign introduced 4 new mechanics to the game, some of which would be seen again in future products, and some less so. Alert is basically retaliate but for evading. Explore gives you a deck of locations to draw from to help randomize the layout. Supplies are items you write in your campaign log as opposed to having a tangible card that goes in your deck. And vengeance is sort of like victory points but for bad guys. The more cards in your vengeance display, the harder this game will hit you. Speaking of which, many players regard this as the most punishing of the campaigns with lots of death and trauma, so make sure you are comfortable with restarting, or cheating. If this was your first campaign and you only had a single old core set, then it would beat you 7 ways from Sunday. Even now, because the player cards are sold separately from the campaigns, you could go into this directly from a revised core set, but at least you would have double the amount of shotguns and machetes.
Not like the old days, you kids have it easy!
This is the Ghosts and Goblins of Arkham horror campaigns. Too old school a reference? Alright, this is the Dark Souls of Arkham LCG campaigns. But don't let that stop you. An Investigator expansion or starter pack or 2 will give you options to rebuild and try again once you've seen the kind of challenges this jungle jamboree has in store for you. We would always recommend starting off with Dunwich Orca as they introduce less mechanics not covered by the rules reference, but this product is in turn less complex than say the Scarlet Keys. FFG says you can play the products in whatever order you wish, but why not make the learning curve as smooth as you can? As a new player, what you must watch out for when purchasing is not to mix up the 2 new boxes with the 7 old ones. The 2023 release is divided by player cards and campaign content, whereas the 2018 release of 1 cardboard box and 6 plastic blister packs featured both player and scenario cards all mixed together. Check out our Forgotten Age playlist for detailed unboxings of all these older products if you are curious. Always double check the code numbers when ordering online. It is fine to still buy the cards in the older format, particularly if you get a good deal as a bundle or find them second hand. All the content is still the same, just a bit clunkier to use and store. Which brings us on to anyone who already has the original content, as the box says you won't be missing out. The Forgotten Age was one of the least errated cycles according to version 2.0 of the official FAQ. There were no scenario cards changed, and only 3 corrections to the campaign guide, and these look to have been incorporated, plus a couple of helpful interactions if you get stuck with some of the new interactions, but that's what the internet's for, right? If you downloaded the campaign guide from the FFG website, all but the last correction has been incorporated into this document. Oh my word, we definitely weren't expecting that. Lita, you summoned me? What is it? Has this game gone all legacy with secret envelopes? What should we do? It says don't open it. Opening it would probably be a major spoiler. Panic not, existing players, this definitely isn't new content, so keep your FOMO under control. If you remember, one of the scenarios had a timely twist, and so there are 4 cards kept secret until you need them. These were definitely in the base game, and they are just wrapped in thematic cardboard. Now, we hate to give out too much information, particularly as this game has some unexpected twists, possibly one of our favourites. But in the design notes you can discover which 3 cosmic horror works most influenced this campaign. This game has 323 scenario cards and recommends 7 packs of 50 Gamegenic standard size sleeves, although these are now available in 100 and 200 count packs to save you money, but do double check you are ordering all the same size. If you don't fancy diving into this product, but you have a hankering for some Tomb Raider meets Cthulhu, then check out the Arkham horror novel Cult of the Spider Queen from Aconite Books. In fact, why don't we give a copy away? If you are watching this video in March 2023, check the description for competition details, although give us a week or so to actually make the video, right? And if you're watching this in the future, all hail our new robot overlords!